So what film projects have you been involved in?
I did some work with Jeremy Midkiff and Jonathan Moore. They have kind of a comedy duo, Rob and Ovi. They done a. Were you part of the short film fest that they showed down there at
Natasha's Cafe.
Natasha's?
Or Balagula Theater. I went there to view it. I don't remember if anything I was in was in it. I went to watch it.
Ah, right.
It was fun.
So
Uncle Herschel.
I was a character named Uncle Herschel in a continuation of that short that they had made, and I'd met a girlfriend at the time knew Jonathan and Jeremy, but she knew Jonathan really well, and she had turned me on to their YouTube channel, and I'd watched a couple clips, and I just thought it was really bright and was interesting. And one time I met Jonathan at Al's Bar, and I told him how much I liked his work, and did a bunch of redneck impersonations. And he thought that was clever, so he invited me to be in the movie that they were making, short film they were making. So that's how I got my feet wet. It was like 3 years ago. Gosh.
Yeah, it is an awesome character too, with a mullet and just ridiculous looking. I mean, he's just there. It's hilarious, man.
I have a 4-piece clip-in real human hair mullet. That it was funny. I once I got to working with Jonathan and Jeremy, I got into production. I guess you call it production, where I was kind of finding free stuff. Small film. You don't have any money. That was busted. So I went down to Fleet Street hair shop and talked to them. Fleet Street's great. Candace Darling. I can't think of her last name. I think it's changed anyways because she got married. But
Glancy.
Is that it? Yeah.
I don't know if she changed it.
Sorry, Candace. But she, I told her, like, we don't have any money. We're doing this. Can you help us out? And we'll give you a shout out in the movie. And she said absolutely. So she ordered all this human hair for me. That it was salt and pepper like my hair, and I mean it was amazing when it all went in. There's 4 different layers, there's different links, and it all clips in, and that worked out beautifully. And so I was Uncle Herschel, this redneck uncle of one of the characters, and I went down to Country Boy Brewing, dressed as Uncle Herschel. He has like a ripped off like flannel shirt. As his, cowboy boots and jeans and all that. But I went down there to ask them for a donation for breakaway glass bottles, and we went in there. Jonathan as Ovi and me as Herschel, and it was a kind of torrential downpour. So when my hair gets wet, you cannot tell that clip-on mullet's not my actual hair. So we walk in there. And I was telling Jonathan, I'm like, let's just go down there. We'll just be dressed up as our characters, and we'll meet. Just talk to the owners because they're all real unpretentious, and And I'm like, it's always quiet in there. Don't worry. So we go in. It's a torrential downpour. We run in there as fast as we can, and as soon as we walk in the door, I realize the place is absolutely packed, which was a little bit unnerving because I've never been out in public in character, and the whole place got real quiet. So because I'm like, I got like an open shirt and I'm this amazing mullet, and so I look over at Jonathan and I just started kind of improv. I just said, "Oh man, this place is awesome. You know what they need? They need some of them neon Budweiser signs in here because it's a brewery,
It was a small place too.
Yes.
That's an important detail. It's not that big, so when it's packed, it's packed. You can't hardly walk.
It was elbow to elbow, and so I look over at the bartender, and I'm trying to see if the owner's there, and then I turn back around, and all these phones go back down because all these people were filming, like taking pictures of her. So I start talking to the owner, and I'm telling him what's going on. I tell him like my name, and then we're making this film. And he goes, "Oh, what?" He goes, "Wait a minute." He goes, "That's not your real hair." And I know. He's like, "All right, listen, whatever it is you need, that's fine." And so they ordered me like a 12-pack of breakaway glass from Los Angeles. It cost like $180 for a 12-pack. and we took their logos and I miniaturized their logo from a big sticker down to a the size of a beer bottle logo, and put them on there like as a shout out to them. They kept a bottle, and that helped with the production. Got a bunch of donations for that job, or for that movie project.
Because those things are made of glass, right? Those, or not glass,
Sugar glass.
Oh, it's not actually sugar. They had sugar will make like a mushing sound when you hit it.
Okay.
This is some kind of weird resin. It's actually very dangerous. If you get it in your eye, you have to go to the hospital for it. So you're supposed to always hit someone from behind and not like towards their face at all. And you're not supposed to put water in it because it actually has weight to it and smack someone really hard if you hit them with them.
Oh yeah,
But
that makes sense.
because it breaks that way, it makes a great sound, and the effect looks like real glass.
I remember somebody got hurt on Mountain Mafia, I think. I don't know. Or it didn't hurt real bad, but they got hit with the sugar glass, and it was like, that's not easy. It doesn't break easily. It was like it still hurt them,